just because it's a sad day, like sad week for crypto. Now, obviously, for those of you guys who aren't super into crypto spaces, you might have heard the price
of wealth when you don't want to leave the crypto ecosystem, but you want to be able to make sure your money stays at the value you want it at. And those have been falling off their pegs left, right, and center.
All right, so the everything crash is here, and it's getting bad. Or my friends start texting me out of the blue why their investments are doing so bad, and everything is down. The stock market is down. The fear and greed index is at an all-time low. Bond yields are down. Crypto is more than down. It's underground.
I've lost all of my capital in Luna, and I've been crying for 3 days, 3 nights straight. I think at this point we are pretty safe to consider ourselves that we are in a recession. Now I know this for a fact because everybody is saying so. So how do we maximize our returns from our investment portfolios during a recession/bear market? Now I've looked through studies after studies, websites after websites of how you can invest during this period. Now they're all saying the same thing, like diversifying your stock portfolio, like in blue chip stocks, bonds, and so on. Or maybe you can invest into real estate. Well, if you're watching this video, probably not everyone can afford it though, because for a person like me, there's no way. Unless
it's free real estate.
And they even tell you to invest into precious metals within the stock market as well. So to understand how you can invest during this recession, you must first know what a recession is. A recession is a significantly and widespread decline in economic activity, typically lasting more than a few months. It is often defined in the media as 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. GDP is the measure of all goods and services produced in a single country. There is a saying from Warren Buffett that goes, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. And if you take a look at the stock market right now, everything is red, everything is plunging. People are actually pulling out their capital from the stock markets and the crypto markets as well. Now if you look closely and relate this to what Warren Buffett says, you would know that this is the opportunity for you to be a Lambo owner. So how am I investing during this period of time? For my way, it is really simple. I split it into 3 ways. The first way is to deploy more cash into my Interactive Brokers account, which is where I buy stocks, and also my crypto exchange like Huobi, Binance, and so on. Remember that you don't necessarily have to spend this money or this capital into stocks or cryptocurrencies the moment you deposit your money. You can just put them in to stand by on any further opportunities that you see along the way. Which brings me to my next point, which is dollar cost averaging whenever you feel like it's the right time and into the assets that you believe in, whether if it's stocks or cryptocurrency, and make sure you believe in them in the long term. Now the last point, I'll be re-evaluating my portfolio. Whatever that is not maximizing the returns, whatever that is not aligned with my personal investment goals, I'll either cut them down or just stop the direct debits or stop dollar cost averaging into that particular asset and focus it into something that I'm more confident with, like maybe Tesla, Apple. These are the stocks that I personally am more bullish in the long term, so I'll be focusing on expanding my positions here rather than just investing into things that I just don't really or am not sure of in the future. So up until this point, I only cut down the direct debits from my bank account to StashAway. I stopped dollar cost averaging into StashAway portfolios because in my past video, I have mentioned that StashAway's investment strategies are not aligned with my own personal goals, as I believe that China is the up and coming market that we should be invested into. And if you guys want to go ahead and check that one out, you guys can watch the video top right. But for the rest of the assets that I believe in, I am taking this golden opportunity to dollar cost average as much as I could into them, as everything is on a discount and I can significantly take this chance to expand my position so that I can maximize my returns. Now this video was made because I just wanted to provide a reference on how you can invest during this recession or this bear market period. Some people may not find this video very valuable as they have more knowledge, but this video is aimed to help those beginner investors or people who are newer to investors, to encourage them to continue buying into the assets that they believe. And that was why I thought it was crucial for me to show you guys what I am doing so that you guys can follow along if you guys wish to. Well, not financial advice though. The final reason of why I'm making this video is because my capital was caught in the Luna dip. That is why I was hoping you guys could watch this video, to make me some extra money.
Trying to work towards these blessings, but the devil keep interfering. Everybody